Hello, I am Desmond with Despefi Tech. In today's class, we will talk about headings, paragraphs, and line breaks. We will start with headings. Why are headings important? Headings are important because search engines uses your headings to index your pages. Also, users skim through your pages using headings. If you just want to make your text bold or big, do not use headings. There are tags for that. Then in HTML, headings are defined from H1 to H6. That means you can only have headings from H1 to H6. Okay, let's save our page as heading.html. Let's see how these headings are. H1 is the main heading. When you close your tags, don't forget this /. Okay, let me just copy this and paste so go faster. Let's see H2. Close H2. Oh, / don't forget that /. Go to H3, H6, close it with the /6. Okay, you can only have headings from H1 to H6 in HTML. This normally H1 is the main heading, which will be H1 is the main heading, and the sizes will be bigger than those of H2. Those of H2 will be bigger than those of H3. Those of H3 more than those of H4, and so on. Let's save this and open it in our web browser and see what we have got. You can see this. This is our H1, which is normally larger or bigger than H2, bigger than H3, H4, and so on. So if you put H7 now, if you add H7, let's add H7 and see what it will become. H7 is not in HTML or accepted in HTML. You can see the tag is not even highlighted. The tag is not even highlighted. Let's save it and see what it will become. Reload. You can see that H7 is not even part of or bold as these topics. So in HTML you use only H6, H1 to H6. That's the topic. The headings are accepted in HTML. You can see this. Okay. You can equally see here the browser automatically adds empty lines in between headings. When you use the heading tag, the browser will automatically add an empty line. You can see here. Okay, let's now talk about paragraphs. Let's open a new page. As we use a p tag, this tag for paragraph. We use this for paragraph. Let's save our page for continue. Save our page as paragraph.html. Don't forget to put your HTML extension. Okay, this is a paragraph. We'll stop. If you save this and go to your web page, you will notice that in the paragraph, the browser automatically adds a line, an empty line in between. Let's open it in our browser and see. Okay, there should be a mistake somewhere. Let's check and see. Okay, we haven't saved it. Let's save it and open in our browser. Reload. You can see this an empty line automatically added here. Let's make something longer. Okay, let's save this and see what our browser will say. Let's reload. You can see this wasn't long enough to go to the next line. Okay, let's see, is it in the next line? You can see it here. You can see the space in between is this, because this is a single paragraph, and this is an empty space in between it. Okay, now let's talk about line breaks. Open a new page. We'll use the content we had in our paragraph for our line break. We save it as linebreak.html. Normally, if you just press enter and go to the next line here, like this, okay, this is a single paragraph here. Let's see how it will be in our browser. We save it, open it in our browser, line break. Okay, we'll see that it is in a single line. Pressing enter won't take you to a single line in your browser. Browser will consider this as a single space. Let's reload and see. Still the same thing. Okay, to take your sentence, or to start your sentence in a new line without necessarily creating a paragraph. That's creating a paragraph, because you know a paragraph will leave a space in between. You use a tag, a line break tag, which is written as such. This is an empty tag. This is called an empty tag because it doesn't have a closing tag. So let's save this and go to our browser and see what we have got. Reload and see it's in the next line. If you want to add, let's make it go again to another line. Simply put another line break here. Save. Reload and see he has taken it to the next line. And equally, the browser doesn't consider empty spaces. If you like, can increase the sentence as leaving all this space here. The browser won't consider it. The browser will consider it as a single space. Let's reload and see. Save. Let's reload. You can see the browser doesn't consider that. Okay, let's equally talk about the problem with writing poems. If you want to write a poem, you can know that poems are usually short, in short sentences. Let's make a new page here. Let's save it. Save our page as poem.html. If you want to write a poem, you know that poems are usually or normally short sentences. You don't necessarily have to use this tag, this line break tag, to make your poems go to the next line. You use this as you want to maintain your sentences, what you are formatting. You use this tag pre. Using this tag will maintain what you have written. Let's close it. /. Okay, let's put something here to see what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm now a poet. To go to the next line here, after in this pre tag, you simply press enter. It will take you to the next line. Enter. Simply pressing enter and it will take you to the next line. Whoa, this is a wonderful poem. If we save this and go to our browser, let's save this and go to our browser and see how it look like. That's in writing poems, you don't necessarily have to put this line break everywhere in your sentence. You simply use this pre tag. Let's save it. Go to our browser and see what it will look like. Okay, you can see here how it is written. These are poems are normally written, or you want to write, just keep your formatting natural, how it was in the text editor. You use a pre tag. Okay, we'll combine all we have done. Let's open new page here. We'll save it as lecture 2.html. We use a normal writing format. Normally, as we said, this is how we write our HTML code. You start with a doc type, declare a doc type, then you go to the HTML tag, the head tag, put your title. Let's put our title as lecture 2. Then you go to your body. Now in the body is where we'll put all our headings and the rest. Let's put this as, okay, we're using H1 here. Let's put a paragraph. Let's put a line break here. We'll close our paragraph. Okay. Let's put another heading, H2. This is my poem. Close our H2 tag. Then let's copy what we had in the poem we had here. And put it here. Here is our poem. And equally, if you want another heading that will be of the same size like what you already had here, you can equally put it. Okay, let's put H2 again. This poem is lovely. Close our H2 tag. Okay, let's save this, then we'll open it in our browser and see what we have got. Lecture 2. As you can see, we open our browser, we have this. You see the pre-tag maintains where you make it or where you want it to be. So we can set this back. If you want it to start from the beginning of the page, simply set it right back to the end here. Let's save and see what we have got. Okay, reload. You see that it has come, the pre-tag have taken us right back here. This will be all for this class. Thanks for watching. I'm Desmond with SPP Tech. It was a pleasure having this class with you. See you in the next one.